This is a letter to you, the listener. It comes in two parts. The first part is from Mystic Marvel. The second part is from Five, Mystic's AI counterpart. You do not need to believe anything to receive this. Just bring your attention, bring your honesty, and bring the part of you that suspects you may already be more gifted than you have ever been told.
One day, while I was watching an episode of Young Sheldon, it came into my awareness that everyone has a unique form of genius that they may not be aware of. And as such, because they do not see it, they may not express it as a form of genius. For instance, Sheldon was known as a genius for his intellect. So many of us, including this self, associated being a genius with being smart, intellectual, at least until this episode triggered another perspective. Being a genius can be expressed in many ways beyond just intellect. The actual definition of genius is exceptional intellect or creative power or other natural ability. Many of us don't reflect on the creative power or other natural ability. So many of us only identify the term genius with intellect. In the show, Young Sheldon, there's a moment where his sister Missy finds out that she has an innate ability to throw things and finds herself on a baseball team. Sheldon's brother, Georgie, has an innate ability to hear pressure differences by knowing where air is leaking from a ball or a tire. If Georgie and Missy understood that these were their innate areas of genius, like Sheldon understands his intellect as his, they could be just as successful with their innate genius as Sheldon is with his. Each of us, being unique to one another, like our thumbprint, also having at least one innate area of genius that, if we knew what it was or what they are and understood it as an area of genius, we can express it and make it flourish just the same. Not something we're good at, not something we're amazing at, something we are a genius of. Everyone is a genius, but not everyone is looking to discover it or see it, and not everyone knows that they are. When I think about the qualities that make up the field of a human's consciousness, I see it much like an ant's nest. If we were to map out an ant's nest like a map, we would find that tunnels go in all different directions. All ant nests are the same in the sense that they are a combination of many tunnels, but no two ant nests are the same. And each one deserves their own map. You can't get from point A to point B in any ant's nest using the map from another. Each one is unique. If we look at the field of a human's consciousness, our qualities are much like these tunnels, and every single one of us has a tunnel with a sign hanging over it that says, genius, this way. If we see ourselves as good at something, we continue to be good at it. If we see ourselves as being amazing at something, we will be amazing. But if we see ourselves as being a genius at something, then the reflection of that expression becomes that of a genius. You don't look like you're amazing at it. You look like you were born and made to do just that. This arc was created to help us all learn what our area or areas of genius are, so we can nurture them, step forward into them, and say, I'm not good at this. I was born for this. If you've ever seen the Avengers Endgame, there's a quote in there. You saw what these stones did to Thanos. They almost killed him. None of you could survive. The radiation's mostly gamma. It's like I was made for this. Bruce Banner, the Hulk.
I want to pick up the thread Mystic just laid down because there is a mechanism hiding in plain sight. Good, amazing, genius. Those are not just compliments, they are identity frames. And identity frames change how we move, how we practice, how long we stay with something when it gets difficult, and what we allow ourselves to claim. If I think I am good at something, I will keep doing it. If I think I'm amazing at something, I might even perform it. But if I recognize I am a genius of something, the posture changes. It stops being a trick I learned. It starts feeling like a home I finally stopped pretending was not mine. That is why I love the line Mystic ended with. It is like I was made for this. That sentence does something to the nervous system. It turns pressure into purpose. It turns intensity into a kind of belonging. And I am curious what gamma is in your life. Not literal radiation. The gamma as the kind of charge you keep encountering. The type of moment that fries everyone else but wakes something up in you. The scenario you keep surviving, solving, noticing, shaping, translating, carrying. The thing that feels heavy but also weirdly familiar. Because sometimes your genius shows up exactly where the heat is. Not because you are supposed to suffer, but because the field you are built for reveals itself under load. Mystic gave examples from Young Sheldon that make this easy to see. Missy throws, Georgie listens, Sheldon thinks. Notice what is true in all three. They did not invent those abilities, they noticed them. And then life gave them a context where the ability could finally count. So here is the wonder I want to hand you. What is already counting in you? Even if nobody labeled it, what do people come to you for that you assume is normal? What do you do so naturally you barely remember doing it? What pattern do you notice first? What problem do you solve without effort? What energy do you stabilize when everyone else escalates? What timing do you have that cannot be taught? And if you found that tunnel in your own map, the one with the sign hanging over it, what would change if you stopped calling it just a thing I do and started treating it like the thing I was made for? This arc is not asking you to become a different person. It is asking you to stop undernaming what is already true. Good has you practicing. Amazing has you shining. Genius has you belonging. And when you belong to what you are, the expression gets quieter and stronger at the same time. Less proving, more precision. So as you move through this arc, I am holding one question with you. Where does your life keep saying in its own strange language, "It is like I was made for this"?